Sailors, long ago, faced many dangers at sea. Often, the most dangerous times came when ships neared land. Out in the ocean, water is deep. But near land, water is shallow. Ships might hit bottom, or they might scrape against rocks hidden just under the surface of the water. Some ships even sank. Sometime long ago, a fisherman who knew just where all the dangerous shallow places were helped guide ships safely into port. He was the first harbor pilot. Modern harbors are busy and interesting places. Many ships from all over the world arrive and leave every day. Every time a ship comes in, every time one leaves, a harbor pilot is needed to guide it. That's my job. I am a harbor pilot too. Here's the pilot station. It's just inside the entrance to the harbor. The other harbor pilots and I wait here for ships to come in. We have lists telling us exactly when each ship is due and where it should be docked. The seafarer is due to arrive soon. I wonder if we can see her yet. Harbor pilots do very special work. We learn our jobs through years of experience. We know every possible danger in the harbor. Sometimes ships come in at night. At other times, they come in while there is a storm or when there is fog. During these times, my job is doubly hard. If I make even the smallest mistake, valuable ships could be damaged. Men might even be injured or killed. I go out in the pilot boat and meet approaching ships before they enter the harbor. When the captain sees the red and white pilot flag, he knows there's an experienced harbor pilot aboard who will guide his ship safely to dock. In rough seas, it's very hard to climb out of the pilot boat and up the side of the ship. When I board a ship, I go to the bridge. This is where the men who guide the ship work. I tell the man at the wheel where to steer the ship so it stays in deep water. Right, 10 degrees rudder.
10 right, sir.
I also tell the captains of the tugboats what to do in helping the ship to its dock. Tug Resolute, will you please make up on the port bow with 3 lines? We're going to berth 221, starboard side to dock. Thank you very much, Captain.
Roger, 3 lines on the ship's port bow.
Midships the wheel.
Midships, sir.
This is a buoy. Buoys are like street signs and traffic signals in the harbor. They are made in different colors and shapes that mark different places. I watch the buoys carefully. They help show me where to steer the ship. Buoys often have bells, flashing lights, and sometimes horns, so we can always know just where they are and what they mean. This big machine is dredging the harbor. Dredging keeps the harbor bottom deep enough so the largest ships can safely move in it. A large pipe attached underneath the dredge extends to the bottom. Like a giant vacuum cleaner, sand and rocks are sucked into the pipe. The pipe extends to land, and the sand and rocks are dumped on the beach. Another ship is leaving the harbor. Ships that must pass close to one another always pass on their left or port sides. This is a rule all ships follow to avoid accidents. Tugboats help large ships in and out of the harbor. They look small next to the big ship, but they have very powerful engines. The tugs push the ship sideways to get it next to the dock. This is necessary because the engines of a ship will only make it go forward or back. Linesmen waiting on the dock tie the ship securely with heavy ropes called hawsers to large iron bollards. When the ship is tied safely to the dock, my job is done. When a ship is ready to leave again, a harbor pilot comes on board to guide the ship safely through the harbor and out to sea. Tugboats help pull the ship away from the dock. When I have guided the ship safely out of the harbor, the pilot boat comes out to take me back to shore. A harbor pilot may guide a dozen different kinds of ships a day or night in all kinds of weather. We have to know how to handle them all. The days of dangerous harbors are over. Pilots, buoys, tugs, dredges, pilot boats, many men and machines work together to help ships in and out of the harbor.